Doesn't look right without my hoodie up, huh? All right, let's do it. YT, be nice to me, YT. Be nice to me. Be nice to me, YT. I'd be a good boy. A good boy. Ni hao. What's up, Savage Fox? Justin B! Where have you been, brother? He's like, we gotta stop meeting like this. Well, what the hell's wrong with that? Tristan Miller. I like the new thumbnail. You know? Hello, handsome. You are handsome. Thank you, Tristan. Thank you. We'll get the party started. And I'm not going to open up with anything because you guys dictate what we talk about. Justin, what's going on, brother? Not much here. I redid the wall. I put more panels up. See, look, the panels go out further. And I put more guns up. And this wall goes further out now. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I'm not done. I still got to fill up the wall. And, you know, it's just a bitch when I have to take them down. It sucks. I've been on the road trying to teach kids stuff and let them learn. Wall looks amazing. Thank you, Justin. I wouldn't mind a job when I'm on the road. You know, if you're hiring, let me know. I'll do my lives in the car with you. We'll do it together. Right? What's up, Stonehaven? What's up, Justin? Justin says, Hot Pockets and Mountain Dew. Well, I don't have any Hot Pockets. I do have pizza rolls upstairs. But you know it. The best. Justin, is that an AK? Yes. I finally got my Zastava. And it's wood. It's bare wood. And I did get the Stizen right there. Oh, man. It's been okay. I added a few. I finally got the AK I wanted, you know. Michael says, what's up? How's it going? Finally saw your comments today. Yes, Michael, and I saw you there. I was like, dude, it's him. I got it. Duh. Finally got it. Yeah. He had to... I don't know what he did. I don't know what Jiminy did to make it so my comment showed, but I appreciate it. Ni hao. Ni hao, Jiminy. Ni hao. I call him Jiminy. I know his name is Joe, but, you know, it's Jiminy show, so... Justin Stovin, what's up? Ni hao says 3. 3, go to sleep. It is bedtime for you. Johnny B says, Peter, I'm drinking and in Wisconsin Dells. Damn. Johnny B. I was just there at the Dells. You missed me by 4 days. Wouldn't that be some shit? I stayed in Mount Olympus. You know, walking around and you see me, you're like, Pistol Pete! I'm like, what the Yeah, I was just there, Johnny B. Drop him, what's up, brother? Says Pete, what up? Hey, 3. Justice says, AK looks good, though. Not my thing. Ammo, not with it at 3 high. Yeah, but I just had to have one in the collection. Oh, Lucas. What's up? He says, what's your favorite gun? And that depends on the month. It changes from time to time. You know, if I get a new gun, I'm like, you know, on it. And I love them all. I love all guns. I don't have a brand I love. I don't have a style. I just love guns. I do love my staccatos. Everything in the middle, I do love. My VP9 match, I absolutely love. My MP5, my MPX, I just like them all. I don't have a favorite. Drop 'em says Leyland. Oh, what's up? You're retracted. Tim, what's up, Tim? Welcome back. What's up, Peter 3? Stonehaven says Jimmy does not promote you on his channel. Yes, he does. He just did on his live. 3 says, hey, Justin, just Justin says, Pete, what's the red toy under the HK sign? Oh, look closer. Look a little closer, people. Just try it. Chubb says, the one in my hands open. Hi, Tim. 3, Droppy. Everyone's saying hi. Everyone's saying hi. Skipping the highs. Hey, Johnny says 3. Tim says it's been busy as some bitch. Jabba says, hey, it's Johnny B. He's here. Pat, thank you. Thank you for the boobies. I love it. Gang, Pat. And Pat, he's trying to grow his channel as well. And it just reminds me that if you have a channel and you're trying to grow it, just let us know. We help each other out, and we help each other grow. So Pat is trying to go live, but YouTube is stripping people from him, just like they're doing to me. So if you have not subscribed yet to Pat, right there, Pat Safely Strapped, please do so. Tim busy, COVID on the rise. Uh-oh. Michael says, you can't be a true gun person if you don't love every gun. Laugh out. I love every gun, even if it sucks. Same. Like, think about it. If I had no guns on me, right? And my friend's like, all he has is the high points. He's like, Pete, hey, come on, let's go shoot these high points. Okay. No problem. I'm there. Let's go shoot these Tauruses or Bursas. Fuck yeah. Let's go. I don't care if it goes. I don't care. Let's see. Blueberry says, let me guess. Those are all BB guns. You are incorrect. Stonehaven says, doesn't. Oh, I'm sorry, Stonehaven. Nothing but love, brother. I apologize. Yeah, Jiminy Show is awesome. If you don't know who he is, he's like me. He's Oriental too. I don't know if he likes that or not, but he is on there doing lives. He's a big YouTuber, and I'm a little fish, so it's good to know these big people that support me as well. And yeah, Jimmy, you're awesome, and thank you. Drop says negative growth sizes. Those are nothing but real. Stonehaven PPW needs a translator. I know. I read fast. I'm sorry. Johnny B says, Pete, did you do the boat tours where they get off the boat and walk through the rock? I did not. We were thinking about doing the jet boats and the ducks, but the combo price was like, I think $360 for the amount of people we had. I'm like, you know how much ammo that is? You guys don't need to do that, right? Pat says again 3. Job says they all go bang, bang, bang. They do. Again 3. Hi Pat. At 3 facts. And yes, the chest Yukis are shitty right now. I can tell 3. Hey, let's not start this right now, okay? Pat says shadow ban before I even post. That's why we're trying to get you those subs, Pat. Subscribe to Pat, please. Quarter Pounder says, are you the only Chinese made in that room? I swear to God, I just saw you in Jimmy Show asking the same question. I am 1/8 Chinese, so I would have to say 1/8 yes. The other 7/8 is the Vietnam. I am the Vietnam. And I'm part black too, because I had a blood transfusion. And I asked the nurse, I was like, hey nurse, can you make sure it's a black guy? So I can be part black? So yes, I am black, Oriental, and 1/8 Oriental Chinese. Hi 3. Tim says, I know, sucks. I worked the COVID unit for 2 years and was over the gown on and gown off. Sorry. Edith says, WTF, dude? Hey! Johnny B, thank you for the super, brother. I really appreciate it. It helps a lot. Says, I'm drinking Wisconsin Dells. Cheers. Droppy 3. Hey, Johnny B, are you drinking at Take a Swig with Nig? It's a real place, people. It's a bar, and it says, Take a Swig with Nig. I was like, that's rather half racist right there. So we went to Adele's and we had a full black man with us. And I was like, you need to go in there and ask to see who Nig is. Oh, I hope you're watching, brother. You not in Warzone, bro? No, I'm not. I am to Vietnam. Tim Sissy, dripping sweat after I'm done. Johnny B says, Patty, 3 eyes. Nice, Johnny, have fun. Michael says, if you had unlimited money, I would buy a high point and deck out for its comps, excited megs, the whole package is fun. Yes. Michael Martinez, 100%. Why the F not, right? Drop, laugh aloud. Tim says, for every patient, laugh aloud, no doubt, and some point patients' rooms are hot and it didn't help. No, I can only imagine. 3 says, it's time to like and subscribe. I read every comment and that's what's... Sorry. Oh my God, Tim. Seriously, why do we need it so damn hot in the rooms? Pete, tell me you finally got that super sassy, super regular 22 and 22 meg single action cowboy pistol. It's coming. Torta's laughing. Sorry. 3's... Drop says, and get 1 for 3. No, I want them both for me so I can dual wield those things. What's Pat's channel's name? Safely Strapped On? I think so. Pat, confirm. Michael says he used the WWPPCs. That means what would Pistol Pete say? True. What would you guys say? There's no way anyone can ever know what we will say. No, it is not. But it's nice to know. Click Clack Rick. Hey, Click Clack Rick, I like your name. Fire. You're fire, brother. Like and subscribe if you're lurking. It helps me. I need to catch up to Jiminy's show. Yeah, right. Jiminy's awesome. He just did a live and he was like, what did he say? Jimmy, Joe, I don't know what you said exactly, but it had me dying. He said something in the realm of, I can say, and I'm Jimmy now, something about, he can say that he knew me when I had less subs than him. And that one day I'll blow up. I got stomach gut wrenching. Because I won't catch up to him. He's awesome. Second, I won't blow up because YT hates me. They don't want to see the Oriental man make it. I can't help it. Not so mean. What's up, brother? What's black, white, and red all over? I was going to say me, but if it was what's black, yellow, and red all... Let's see. I know, right? 1,000 degrees in the patient's room. Say it's cold. Drop says, that's how we roll. It is. The newspaper. I haven't seen one of those in so long. Johnny B says, Nick Bar and Grill, yes, it was delightful racist. Come take a swig with Nig. Okay. I'm just saying, when you name a restaurant like that, you gotta think. Or maybe you don't even see what you know, like, but you gotta think that there was other people in the room saying, hey, brother, I don't know if that's a good idea. But I don't think it's a racist bar. It's just maybe his name is Nig. I don't know. Nigel? Maybe his name's Nigel. And I don't know. I didn't go in there. He says, but can I get a warm blanket? Go to sleep. Hey. That's not funny. That's what I said when I was in the hospital. Tim's laughing. Johnny says, I promise Nig is the name. Don't ban me dropping. Yeah, it is. It is. It says the name of the bar, look it up in Wisconsin Dells, is Come Take a Swig with Nig. It's a bar on the corner of downtown Dells. Seriously, the name. Johnny is right. It's the name of a bar. It is. I was there. I walked right past it. I even took a picture of it. Every time I go to Dells, I go to Dells once a year. I take a picture of it, and I'm like, I gotta post it, and I forget. But I have, yeah, it's hilarious. Hilarious. Upright Tactical, my brother, what's up? He says, "What's up, Pete? Perfect timing. Was starting to get withdrawals. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for you guys. To give you that gang all day long." AC2 Cold is that a handle lease in the background? Is that a handle lease? What is that? Handle lease? I'm gonna say yes. Jim Crow says, "Why the fake background? What to stop you guys from scrolling?" Think about it. You stopped because you saw the fake background. He says, "Don't lurk. Say hi. Double tap that screen to like and subscribe. And if you don't want to, just do this. Do this for me. Double tap your favorite weapon as fast as you can. See what happens. The days of old are not the same with the algorithms. Make it even harder now. It's in out the same. In out the same. Times are different. They are. Not your fault. I know. It's my skin color. Justin, thank you. Thank you for making me feel better about my skin color. I appreciate it. DJ says, "What's up with this guy? Is he tuna crazy? Nah, nobody likes a tuna here. He's trying to get into Mia's pants, dog." What's up, DJ? You know the funny thing is, I just watched maybe a quarter of that movie yesterday night. And we paused it right before I went on live. Right before the first race. It's so good. Hey, and I haven't watched it in so long. I was like, God, they were so young. Mia was like, wow, back then. She's still a very pretty woman, but it's like she's older now. And back then I was like, whoa. And then Michelle Rodriguez, we'll move on now. Because 3's here with her eyeballs. Justice says, "God damn, now I want salmon. Shit, I should not be eating this late. Damn you, Pete. I'm sorry, Justin. I'm sorry." DJ said, "There's 29 people. We should have 29 likes. How many likes do we have?" I can't see anymore. I miss the days when I could see how many likes we have, but I couldn't. I can't see it. Yeah, thank you, DJ. If you guys don't like, you don't double tap that screen because your thumbs are too freaking lazy. I mean, they're using to swipe your screen. So just do me that solid and double tap that screen. We need to feed the algorithm of the YouTube monster. That's what it likes to eat. So it's double taps. Johnny B says, "If I found you in the Dells, I would say, 'Oh, hello, I'm the Vietnam.'" But just think about it. We're walking down downtown Dells. It's like 1 a.m. and we just walk by each other. It'd be awesome. Job Retracted. Duty Lang says, "Okay." Well, okay. Yes, please like and subscribe, Duty. Justice says, "What's the red toy in the retarded under the H case?" Justin, that is the ray gun from Call of Duty. It's actually the ray gun from Call of Duty, but it's a lighter, like it's like a torch, so it shoots out a flame about that long. Thoughts on Rampage Jackson's son beating up that wrestler? Okay, so real quick story. This is what I heard of it real quick. They were having some kind of beef before the match, right? And the wrestler was like, he made up with them. Then he go wrestle. And I think, because wrestling, you whisper in each other's ears, and he's like, "Oh yeah, okay, I'll drive you right now. Tombstone, choke slam." You do that shit, right? I'm pretty sure there's two things. One is the wrestler was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I'm gonna take your underwear off, and we're gonna do some freaky shit." And he was like, "Hell no, I'm gonna f you up." Or Rampage Jackson's son just snapped. Like something went like in his head, just snapped. I don't know. But I'll tell you, Rampage Jackson was one of my favorites in Pride. It was kind of unfair in Pride. If you watch Pride FC back in the day, think about it. Rampage Jackson. big, strong black dude against these little Oriental men that don't know martial arts. They know MMA. Yeah, okay. Just saying. Spill revolver. Spill. Yes, I have revolvers. DJ says, yeah, Mia was tight and Michelle Rodriguez. Thank you. 10. That's what I see. What? Double tap that screen. There's 38 people here. I don't get it. Hugh says, nice collection, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Harry. Harry Hugh Janice. I love your name. Harry Hugh Janice. Please like and subscribe. Harry Hugh Janice. That one's good. T-Sun says, Cholo version John Wick. Do I look Cholo? Do I really do? I'm to Vietnam. Okay. It is the torch. Nice. Oh no, DJ says, get out there. Get out there, Dom. What do you put in that sandwich? What did you... Oh man, it was so good. You embarrass me. T-Sun said, that's actually dope. Thank you. Not so mean. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the... You guys just know how to get into a guy's panties. Thank you so much. Not so mean says, one time for Texas Pete hot sauce. Don't need Louisiana. Ooh! The mice says, I have no patience for stupidity in my kitchen. A great man once said that when you're dead, you don't know it. All that pain is felt by others. The same applies when you're stupid. Marco Pure White. I want to meet him. Voodoo says, hey, how are you going? How are you doing today? I am passing through and giving thumbs up. Great stream. Thank you, Voodoo. Thank you. I hope you like and subscribe as well. We are trying to get to 10K fast, and it's slow. I'm going to tell you, it's slow. Ron says the live chat he was in got him tilted. Really? Oh, I'm sorry. Norman says, what up, Pistol Pete in chat? What's up, Norwood? He said, Norwood, Elderman, woot! DJ says, the wrestler saw all of Raja Jackson's cameras and thought it was a promo and did a stunt. A stunt can smacked Raja with a beer can, but it wasn't a promo and Raja took it personal. Oh. Ah, well. I mean, it's Rampage's son. What do you expect? Job's laughing. D. Frank says, will the Radiant Ramjet after burning fit on the Zev duty slide? I don't know. Because the Ramjet is cut for a Glock slide. So the best thing to do is if you get in contact with Zev, they'll know the answer. I've done it before with my Ramjet on my 365 because I got it for a Norso slide. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna buy this slide, but I want to know if it fits a Ramjet. And they said yes. So yeah, 100% you have to ask Zev. Ron says, you need a fart mic like Christine from YMH. I don't know who that is, but I think I do. Cheek squeeze, Rumbler. What up, Ron? Says Norwood. Alec says, I finally got my SIG a few days ago. Nice, Alec. Which one did you get? Don says, SIGs suck. Hey, I love all guns, and I do love my SIGs. I'm not going to lie. I love my 365s. And I absolutely love my MPX. I do. I love them. Ron Job says, I'm gonna LL so hard when he finally soils himself. Yeah, I know. And when that happens, you'll know. I'm not gonna sit here and fake it. I'm gonna be like, okay, I shit my pants. I gotta go. So, Upright says, if you had to eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh. God, that's hard. You first, Upright Tactical. You first. You first so I can think about it. I need to think about that. Venom says noodles. Okay. Asa says, you got P320? I have two of them. I have one in a Fluxrator, so it's right there. Don't worry, it's not gonna go off, okay, guys? Just don't worry, it's not loaded. And I have the infamous M18 right there. The one, yes, we know the infamous one. I have that. Christine says Sig has a gun that sucks. Laugh aloud. Yes. I agree, Christian. Hoagie says nice airsoft collection, dude. Thank you, Hoagie. They're real though, but thank you. Sub buddy says Aaron Murphy. What's going on? Jama says they are not fake or airsoft. Drop them. You know I love you because you take serious offense to it. DJ says Raja's live stream was gassing him up on top of that. He did Rampage. His dad Rampage called Raja and was busting his balls about hanging out with men in tights, so Raja lost it. So it might be Rampage's fault. 100% real steel. Correct. Thank you, Drop. Natsumi says, what do they call buying hot dogs in Baton Rouge? I can't wait to find out. Rice. You can eat it with anything. Upright says, I would eat pizza forever. Can we be more general? Like I could say Chinese food, and that would, entail a lot of other things. But if it's one style food, I'm gonna have to go Oriental and say Chinese. I'm gonna have to do Oriental. I think I will. More specifically, like if you gave me two things, like I had to choose, I could do that easily. Drop says, cause that's how we do. Thank you, Drop. Louisiana Purchase. That's amazing. Chili Dog says, what's up, Pete? How are you, brother? I'm doing good. What's up with you? I hope all is well wherever you are. Yeah, I'm just trying to gain subscribers and likes, and I don't know how it's going. YT did open the doors for a little bit. It's still open, We had almost 50 people in here, and double tap the screen. It helps me out. Venom says, bro, it's time to like and subscribe. Larry Bird, he says, Pete, aka the Oriental Express, what up? What's going on, my brother? 55 in here now. Can we get to 100? I don't know. But we need to get likes, That's a lot of dinglings in here. Maybe one or two Vijay's, but you know what I'm saying. DJ says, yeah, I'm sticking close to that story because the wrestler is an Army veteran. I'm just waiting for Raja to be charged. So I know nothing of this, DJ, except for people telling me. No. What you telling me is the most I've heard. Tyrone, what's going on, brother? Welcome. Pat says, support 2A. Like the live and subscribe. Come on, chat. Let's get 50 likes. Not even 50 yet? Damn! Hey, new people, subscribe to me now. And subscribe to Pat as well. He's right there. He's in blue. He's the man in blue. Julie says, I always double tap, bro. Thank you, Chili Dog. I'm not going to lie. When I go to people's lives, I forget. I'll go and show you guys support if you have a channel or if I happen to come across your live or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that's great, and I am one that forgets. So I don't blame you guys if you forget. All right, perfect. Taco Bell. What about McDonald's? I would take Taco Bell or McDonald's any day of the week. Not that I don't like McDonald's, but that McDonald's is the cornerstone of this house with my 3 kids, and I'm kind of sick of the smell. But I love Taco Bell. I do. It gives me gout, but I don't care. I will go through that pain to have me some Taco Bell. That's a wait, no, read that. Support 2A. No, he erased and put it back. Support 2A. Like the live and subscribe. Come on, chat. Let's get 50 likes. Yes, please. Nikki says, hey, you say, hey, Nikki. Hey. I'm sorry. I look at the thumbnail. It looks like a little, beautiful Asian woman. And I have to mimic what I think she would sound like. Hi. It's like stuff like that. What's up, Nikki? Welcome. Please like and subscribe as well. Job says, the other Smurf. The other Smurf. That's the other Smurf right there. Nikki is with the heart eyes. I love it, gang gang. DJ says, how long have you had Kratos knives on the wall? How long, guys? A month? I would say a month. The Blades of Chaos. I love the Blades of Chaos. It's just so fucking gangster. And they're real steel, as Droppin would say. They're real steel. Pat says, yeah, I was trying to get it to place the words a little differently. I figured. Or I thought maybe I read it wrong, and you're like, uh-oh. Just as, how do I get out from Taco Bell? It's like only 10% real meat. I don't know. I get it, though. I get it. And it sucks. Because I love it. But I can get chicken chalupas all day long. Supremes. It has to be Supreme. God, I love those Mexican pizzas. Double Deckers is my favorite thing. But they took it out. They took Double Deckers out. And they put it back in. And it's like, I don't know why they do that. It pisses me off. Bean burritos. Everything. John Rambo says, which gun is your favorite on the wall? John Rambo, because you asked, I'm going to say my Staccato XE. But truthfully, I love them all. I really do. Coochie meat. It says, hey man, how are you? I just picked up a Langdon Tactical Beretta. Nice. Those Langdon Tacticals are nice. They really do a nice trigger job on them. So, congrats. I can't wait to shoot it. Drop says 3 weeks, maybe a little more. See, he knows. Chili says, what's next to add to the collection, my guy? I think I was asked this yesterday, and I am eyeballing a JP5. I would like to compete with a JP5. If not that, right in front of the radar is the Judge Circuit. I want the Judge Circuit. Bad. And I think that might be the next one. It's affordable, and it's just so gangster. Look it up, Judge Circuit. Drop them those. These is pretty gangster, but the chains need to complete the look. The chains are on there. DJ. They're on there. I can't reach that high. The chains are there. You see them? I have the chains wrapped around the hilt right now. Drop says the Super Wrangler 22 meg. What's up, Pete? Says Justin. What's going on, brother? Drop says it is amazingly honesty. It is amazing honesty. Not so many says no spam and no lurking. Hit the like and stop jerking. You can jerk to me if you want, but like first. Before you forget, because when you release, you are not in the right state of mind anymore. Think about that. Oh. And then you forget things. You forget to clean up. You forget to take the website you're looking down. You forget. Oh. Coochie Meat says, also, what brace is that on your SPK? SP5K. I'm looking at the B&T Classical one, but they're like $650 for the assembly alone. I never should have gotten into HK. I went with the SP Tactical one. That's offset, because if you get the offset one, when you present it to your eyeballs, you don't have to do that shit where you're like, you got your head like tilted forward. You can stand straight up and it'll be in your Sight of line, line of sight. Line of sight is right there. So I like the offset one. When you get the collapsible stock, because it has those two bars, when you're presenting it, you're kind of tilting your head because that bar is in the way. I have the collapsible stock for my MPX. And I got that for the look. That's it. Functionally, I like the thinner ones because you don't have to tilt your head. It's really. Yes, it's really. It is. It is. Rossi Judge Circuit. Yep, it's double action rifle. Thank you. Upright says, if I were to get a pistol today, I would get the new CZ P10C Comp. The ergos are perfect. It's a nice gun. It is a nice gun. DJ says, oh, it's hard to see because you have graphics in front. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, they are there. If those things were to drop and cut me up, you know, I'm cooked. But I have the chains onto the hooks as well, so it'll only cut me a little bit. Drop, I agree. Tell him, Justin. He doesn't believe me. I believe you. Alonzo says, Pete, where have you been, man? Hope everything is good with you and yours. It is. I had a week off. I had a week off. Much deserved vacation for me and the family. I didn't want to come back. I only came back because my guns were here. I wanted to stay. Kenneth says, I like your collection. Thank you, Kenneth. I like you. So like and subscribe. Sight of line. Yes, sight of line. Line. I thought it was line of sight. Wait, sight. No, sight of. You guys know what I'm talking about. Which one? Pat says, support 2A, like the live, and subscribe. Come on, chat. Let's get to 50 likes. Not even there yet? What the? Oh. Alonzo says, for those who don't know, Pete is the GOAT of gun tubing. I wish. And I really do appreciate those of you that think that. I don't know. I don't think YT likes me. But that's okay. You know, it is what it is. And Alonzo has a channel too. So subscribe to Alonzo's as well. So Pat and Alonzo need subscribers. Please help them out. We can grow together. Justice Kuchimi, yes. Sell everything HK and learn your lesson. Not worth it. Justin, stop it. Stop it. Bad boy. Kenneth says, are they locked in place? What do you mean? I mean, this is like we call it a safe room. Are they locked on the wall? No. Those are just stands they're on, like hooks. Wade says, do you have any old guns? I have a few. I have a Nazi gun somewhere up there. I don't know where it is, actually. Yeah, you don't see my Nazi gun? Oh, there it is. So that's from 1944. I have a gun from, like a 22 from 74. Then I have a Husqvarna 380 from 1917. I think that's it. If I'm forgetting something, let me know, guys. Let's see. Job says, who doesn't? No, he doesn't believe me. Uh-oh. Chinese guy or Japanese or whatever guy says, no. And then, I don't know, some weird writing. I don't know. It's weird to me. It's your boy. Says, yo, how we doing? We're doing. Yeah. We're trying, at least. We're trying. Funky Mouse. It says line of sight. Thank you. It is line of sight. Yes, line of sight. Thank you. Line of sight. Sight of line. That's a new one to say it. Line of eye. Diego says, how long did it take to build a collection? It looks crazy. Thank you, Diego Cell. A while. But, I mean, they come and go, too. Like, if I get sick of a gun, I will trade it or sell it. So, it goes back and forth. Yeah. It goes, 10 years, maybe less. 5 years. I don't know. I really don't know. I started the collection, like started saying, hey, I'm going to start collecting maybe about a decade ago. But I don't have any of those guns from a decade ago anymore. I'm pretty sure I don't. I'd have to think about it. Pat says, curve of blindness. I like that. Sign of lice. Not in this bald guy. No. Not so mean says, let's take Pistol Pete to 10K subs. Like and subscribe and share the live. Thank you, Not So Mean. Thank you very much. Holy little cricket from Men in Black. Oh, yes. Yes. Sometimes you don't see it. Sometimes it's not up there. I was like, I need to fill a space. I'm going to stick it out. Wade says the P38. Yes, that one. Wade, I do call that the Nazi gun because it is what it is. The Chainsaw Company. Yes. Yes, Ron. Husqvarna made guns back in the early 1900s. Husky made guns. I thought they only made chainsaws and dirt bikes. Drops says Singer did too. Yeah, there's a lot of companies that made guns back in the day. It's Your Boy says nearly 30 likes. Come on! I don't know. They're just being cheap. It's a lot to double tap that screen, you know? It is. And learn some new every day. Yes. And usually it's my kids teaching me something. Alonzo says, you seen that new carry echelon with that chunk port? Yes. It's pretty cool. I still like the full size one with the chunk port in the front. I think it's sweet. It's a nice looking gun. Synapse says, what do you think of the MK4? The Ruger? I love it. I have an MK4 SSH with 3-inch barrel, OCL TI suppressor, direct mounted 407C, and Vorkortsen firing pin extractor and recoil spring and rod. Love it. Mine's similar to that. Mine is all Vorkortsen now. Right there. With the Hollow Sun on it. I think that's the same gun. Are you like... Are you copying me? I love it. Mark IVs are awesome 22s. Justice says, just picked up an Olight green dot for a steel. The charging cover is fun. It is. I don't have one yet though. The big one's pretty cool. It's like the Hollow Sun 507 comp. Big window. You know, a lot better than the first gen one that had a lot of problems. $32 says drop. It's Your Boy says 36 people, only 32 likes. We need to get subscribers, so let's see what we can do. Thank you, people. I appreciate the help. Upright says, did you ever try the Pepsi Blue back in the 90s? That was our favorite Pepsi. I remember it. I don't remember what it tasted like. I'm not going to lie. You know what I miss, Upright, from the 90s? And you can find it sometimes at certain places. Like, they'll bring it back for a little bit. Or you can pay, like, you know, like $30 for a 12-pack shipped to you. Surge. I like Surge. They brought it back for a little bit. And then I think Burger King was serving Surge. I don't know if they still are because I don't frequent there a lot. But, yeah, I like Surge. Not somebody says, if you value your life, hit that like. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to read the rest of it. Yo, what's up, homie? What's going on, little DJ? Grace says, hey, to everyone in chat, including you, man, I'm proud of who you are. I don't know if y'all need that or not. Well, thank you, Grace. Grace, I am thankful for you subscribing. Right? Drop says, Mark 4, 22, 45! Exclamation mark. With authority. Just says, if you're going to copy someone, may as well copy one of the Asians. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. However, I'm not Asian. I'm Oriental. Take offense to I'm just kidding. Tara says, what up, fam? What's going on, Tara? Welcome back. Alonzo says, optics on a everyday carry, question mark? Like, would I do it? I have it, but I have backup irons. However, I'm going to lie. My 365 doesn't have irons on it. Because I know how to shoot without irons. And I don't want to spend a couple $100 on the irons. I don't want to... It looks beautiful without them. But yeah, if my dot failed, I'll hit you at 100 yards away, with no irons. I've done it. It's on one of my videos. I was talking about point shooting, and I'm like showing people that you can hit a target 100 yards away, a human-sized target, 100 yards away with no red dot and no irons. It just takes practice. And if you have that perfect presentation every time, it doesn't matter if you have a dot or irons. You'll hit the person. So if you can do it at 50 yards away, 25 yards away without irons or optics, imagine 7, 10. You're cooked. But yeah, I use optics because my eyes are bad. They're getting very bad. And I need the optic now. But 3 years ago, if you would have seen my guns, I didn't have one optic. On pistols. Now they're on all of them. Almost every gun I have has an optic on it. Almost. Let's see. Chop says Orb Mark 3 to be exact, but whatever. It's Your Boy says, I'm subscribed, man. Thank you. It's Your Boy. Justice says, I miss Surge. I had it fresh off the batch line as a kid. Yes. The Shiznit says, is your MMP spec series? It is not. The all-metal version or the prior plastic. I have the plastic version and I got a faction comp, but it won't run. And I'm struggling to find a lighter recoil spring. So there's 3 of them. There's the polymer version that you have. There's the all-metal that first came out, and that's aluminum. So, like, that's aluminum, and that competitor is aluminum. The spec series is the first all steel. So it's just heavy. That's all they change is it's how heavy it is, and it's sweet. But I don't have that one. I only have the metal ones, but they're aluminum. The recoil, a lighter recoil spring. That's weird that you can't find one. Very weird. So if you contact DPM Systems and you say, hey, I have a M&P with the comp, can you make me a recoil? They sell triple recoil spring assemblies, which I have on 9 of my guns. That's a different story, what those are. It's basically a tuning kit for your gun. 3 springs versus 1. I've had them make me them, and they charge the same price. Because if they make it, now they have it to sell it. Ron says, is Surge like Mountain Dew? It's like Mountain Dew and Sprite put together for a taste. No idea. Grace says, yeah, I'm sub. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. Ron, Surge is better than Mountain Dew? Blasphemy, says Chop. Pete is so gangster. I try. Yakuza. Chop says, nothing is better than my Dew. Dew is up there. Like, I have it all the time. I absolutely love Dew. The nectar of the gods is Tahitian treat. It is. It's the nectar of the gods. But a Dew I could drink all day long. Tahitian treat I can, a week I'll be sick of it, and then I have to wait another week before I drink it again. Ron says, anyone had mellow yellow? Yes, I like mellow yellow too, but it's not Mountain Dew. Alonzo says, I know how to shoot without irons. Put that on a hoodie. I think, and do a video, right? Should I do that? I could do that. I just go do it again. I don't have a gun without. I have to find a gun without irons, and my staccato. There's no irons on that. There's no irons on. I have a lot of guns without irons on it, and I'll have the hoodie, and then I'll do it. Oh my, Alonzo, you are a genius. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Wait, why do we take out? Why do we get rid of that guy? He's just begging clips. Oh man. Oh my God, I am behind. Holy. Where, Tex? Yeah, where? Oh. Can you shoot? Can you point shoot 100 yards? Ammo consumption is out of control. I can do it. I'll do it for you guys next time I go out to the range. That's it. It says drop. My wife likes wanting to do code red. Me, not so much. I think code red is disgusting. Not gonna lie. We're 3. Is she okay? She's sleeping, DJ. I can't take it longer. She is at the sweatshop. Okay. He put her to work. Yeah, I did. Laugh aloud. How you doing, dropping, buddy? Just being the best me I can be. Sir Blitz says good morning from that country. Good morning. DJ says laugh aloud. Yeah, that's all we can do. How you doing? Tactical Toke says hi. Hi, Tactical Toke. DJ says South Africa. The shit says good info. Gotcha, good info. Thanks. You're welcome. Let's see. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Let's see. Tactical Toke says, what's your newest purchase? I think it's my AK. I finally got my Zastava. Right there. Yeah, that's the newest. Where am I? Nice, Africa is awesome. God bless us. DJ Drop says a can of Crush with a can of my Mountain Dew is pretty amazing though. So isn't that like Mountain Dew Livewire? I love Livewire, by the way. Nice to see you, bro. Nice to see you too, DJ. LeBron says, what's your most expensive firearm? That would be my Staccato XC. That one right there. Good to hear that, players. You too. Cheese dip and Lay's barbecues are amazing. I've never had that. Ron says, Bilbo was begging for these nuts. Thumbs up. Says Sir Blith. Drop says, yeah, you're behind. Like a mofo. Oh my God, right. Justice says, Staccato was king for me, but I like what Kimber is cooking low-key. Yeah, that 2K11, that's a nice gun. Especially the Target 2K11. Very nice gun. Alan says, can you train me like Daniel son of Mr. Miyagi? Hell yeah, I can. It'd be more like fuck, what's his name? Not the bad guy from Cobra Kai. The Daniel's counterpart. The other guy, the white dude. No Mercy. Ron says, doggy, here's the deep cut Mexi nuggets from Taco Bell. I've never had them. I've had a lot of Taco Bell. I have not had that. They have nuggets? Drop them like it's hot. Wrong person. Art, Ink, and Pixel says, wow, those are nice. The Staccato. Thank you. Art, Ink, and Pixels. Please like and subscribe. We need to knock out Pat. And Pat's been there for a while. We know when you subscribe because then his hit points go down. Unless, I wonder if, like, maybe, I doubt it, but let's just hear me out. What happens is people are subscribing, right? But the YT isn't subscribing them. Kind of like how they take subs from me every day. Could that be a thing? I don't know. Natsumi says, I like that 1-2 punch. Drop him. Drop's laughing. Drop, when did you become Magic Mike? Drop. He goes, I'm Mr. Clean. Laugh aloud. Lon says, no mercy. What's his name? What's the dude's name? I watched Cobra Kai, by the way, with my kids, and I liked it. It looks like a kids show because it's like the kids in it, but then you have Daniel and the other guy. What's the white dude's name? God, from Cobra Kai. And what's his teacher's name? The bad guy. Crocs? God damn it, I forgot his name. Kozer? I don't know his name. It's a pretty gangster-ass name. Oh my god. This is laughing. Ron says, damn, you guys missed out on Mexi Nuggets. So it was a limited time thing. I figured. Someone need to donate their lunch money ASAP. Mexi Nugs. Yeah. Yes, Johnny. Thank you. Johnny Lawrence. Oh, Alonzo's the man. What's Johnny's teacher's name? The old guy, the old guy. The gangster ass dude. Oh man. Mexi Nugs, yes, drop. I think I remember that too. Not the lunch money. His name was Johnny. Birthday money. Ron says they're basically tater tots with taco seasoning on them. Oh, those. Yes, those were good. I thought you were actually like chicken nuggets. Okay. Right. Muddy Guns, what's up, brother? Says, what's good, my brother? Salute to you as well. Alonzo says, I don't remember the sensei, but we have to figure it out. His name was funny and it was cool. Did you watch Cobra Kai, Alonzo? Who watched it? I have things to say about that show. But yeah, it was good. I liked it. I haven't finished it. Crease. Thank you. Yes, Crease. Yes, I knew it was there with a K or C, but yeah, yes, Crease. Wasn't it Cross? No, Cross. No, not Cross. Crease. It was Crease, like Kreus or Crease. It's Crease. DJ says, I love me some mini tacos with the sauce from Jack in the Box. I'm not gonna lie, those are pretty good. Yeah. Drop with eyeballs. Yeah, I did, says Alonzo. So I am like, so I watch it with my kids, right? And they were like, Dad, can we please watch it while you're competing or whatever I was doing? Can we just watch it? Yeah, watch it. But see, since I let them watch it, I haven't finished it. I can't bring myself to just go up there and just watch it. And I should, because I actually liked it. Yeah, I have to go finish it. Ron says that old guy from Cobra Kai bit a lady on set and she filed harassment on him. Yeah, Crease. There it is. Thank you. Yes, you were. Absolutely, yeah. Drop, you were wickedly close. Because you said Cross, I was like, oh yeah, Crease. John Crease, yes. I like him. So we were talking about yesterday how when I watch shows, I just like the villains. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't know why. I like the villains. Like I'll see dudes driving around with cars and they'll have like Autobot signs, and I just want to go flip the car over. I'm like, no, it's Decepticon. But yeah, I love John Kreese. It was so funny. Yeah, true, Ron. I didn't know that. How's it going? Says Brookside. What's up, Brookside? Welcome back. We're just talking about Cobra Kai right now. DJ says, I'm going to get me a sandwich and some chips. I'll still be here. All right, brother. Ron says, drop them. That was wild, huh? I think that's just how those old guys flirt. Good show. And I'm sorry. You guys, most of you guys like the protagonist. I am an antagonist. I'm not gonna lie. Don't unsubscribe, okay? Don't unsubscribe. I could not stand that little Fruker. I'm trying to be PG. I couldn't stand that kid. Johnny Lawrence's kid. The whiner. I couldn't stand him. I'm sorry. The other boy was okay. The Mexican or whatever. The other guy. He was okay. I couldn't stand his son. I was like, I hope you die in the show. But he didn't. Where are we? Justice laughed. Well, some guys are good at it, some aren't. Pat's saluting to Brooke. Pat says, Brooke. Tactical Llama says, hey, Pete, from 36,000 feet. Whoa! Tactical Llama, where are you going? Sounds fun. Ron's Llama. 42 likes. Hey, thank you, Drop. It kind of sucks how I can't see it. But, you know, at 42 likes, I think we're stuck there. Because we're down to 17 people in here. They closed the doors, so we're good now. Yes, Robbie. Thank you, Brooke. I didn't want to remember his name. I'm sorry. Don't unsubscribe. I don't like Robbie. I like Miguel. It's all coming back to me. Ron says, the handicap guy? Level up. Danny Ocean at Ocean's 11. All-time most loved villain. Danny's not a villain, though. He's not a villain. Danny Ocean's awesome. See, and there's a show, a movie, where I like the protagonist. Is Ocean's 11. I like them all. I think. There's probably one guy I didn't like. But, yeah, Al Pacino in Ocean's 13. He was pretty good. Oh, and then the other guy. He always plays the Italian bad guy with the eye that kind of droops down. He's the main bad guy in 11 and 12. Stingray says, drop him. Stingray. Who's Stingray? My older brother, birthday on Friday, and he's in the Navy. Awesome, DJ. Tell him happy birthday from Pistol Pete Worldwide, and I wish him the best, and tell him thank you for his service. Tactical Llama says, home from Chicago. Funny. I was just in Chicago a week ago. I was in Chi-Town for a day. I made a pit stop because I love Chinatown. I do love Michigan Ave, and we were. Every time I go to Chicago, I say I'm going to do it, but we don't because I have my kids with me. But the fountain. You guys know what I'm talking about. The fountain in Chicago. Married to Children. The fountain in the beginning. Love and marriage. Love and marriage. You know? Yeah. I failed to visit there again. That show, Married to Children, raised me. Probably the way the way I am. Is because of Al Bundy. And my love for Kelly Bundy. Yes. You guys are finding a lot about my childhood now. Let's see. Tactical Love says you're at 44 likes. Yeah, we're fine. I don't think it's going to go up. Only way it can go up is for new people to come in here. 44, yeah, that's got me some cold cuts. Got some cold cuts. I'm not going to lie. And by the way, I love Subway. Pat says, support 2A. Like the live, subscribe. Come on, chat. Let's get to 50 likes. Yes, let's do it. Nice drop, says Tack. Tara says, hey, I'm still here, left out, just in the shower, listening in the background and dancing. Tara, I love you. Clips says, Pete, you don't have enough guns. Clips Barbers, I don't. You can never have enough, right? So, please like and subscribe if you have not. Heat, greatest movie, says Sir Blith. Heat is awesome. Like, it's awesome. If you've not seen that movie, it's awesome. Ron says, Bobby Lee had a run-in with Pat Morita, Mr. Miyagi, and I guess Pat just lambasted Bobby for not being serious enough in destructive Asian culture? Who's Bobby Lee? Oh, Bruce Lee's kid? No, that's Brandon Lee. Who's Bobby Lee? Rowdy Kid says, hey, what's up, Rowdy Kid? Heat, yes, Heat's awesome. You didn't go to O Block? Actually, the time before that, I was near O Block. Actually, I was in O Block. Yeah, I've been there. Pat says, me and Mr. Miyagi share a name. You do. Job says, who's Stingray? What kind of Cobra Kai fan are you? Oh, Stingray! Duh! I'm sorry. I forget the names of these characters. Yeah, Stingray's pretty gangster. He says, gosh, let my butt off. That flew over his head. Well, because I don't remember it. Ron says, you know, I was thinking about you going to gun shows with that rice hat on. You think there's any Vietnam vets that had their PSD triggered from that? Hey, I did. I thought about it. I was like, fuck. I think I said it to 3. I'm like, I'm going to go to these gun things with this fucking hat on. And there has to be people staring at me like, this fucking kook. This kook of a man. You know what I'm saying? So I just walked around, America, 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 America. You know, just to make sure they know where I stand. But when I was shooting those long-range rifles, and I was all pretty, you know, and then I had the rice patty hat on, I was like, you know, this is what they must have felt like. I'm sorry. We joke here, okay? Don't get your panties in a bunch. Ray says, not much. How you been? I've been good. I'm just trying to make it on this YouTube thing, you know. Not so mean says Darth Vader has to be the best villain. You know, that's a very good argument. Truthfully, it is. I think the greatest villain is Negan. Yep. Terry says, you don't know who the F Bobby Lee is? No, it sounds familiar. Bobby Lee, the comedian actor, he was on Mad TV and his comedy with Dave. Let me see. You got some balls, man. Tear him up, Tara. Yeah, give me a new one. Let's see what Bobby Lee is. Let me go see what this Bobby Lee is. God, you guys are a tough crowd. That guy? That Oriental guy? Huh. Well, I don't know much about these Orientals. So, yeah, I don't know who that was. He looks real Chinese. Oh, man. Oh, sits back and watches the show. Hi, drop him. TJ says, we're at 48 likes, now 46. What the fuck? Like up for good news. Right? So how are we at 48 dropped to 46? Sir Bliss says, I grew up watching A-Team. Yes. Airwolf. And Knight Rider. And Magnum. P.I. To name a few, we always wanted to be the hero. Right. And guess what? Dropper didn't even know what Airwolf was. Talk about ripping a new one to someone. I swear it was dropped. I didn't know what Airwolf was. I'm pretty sure. Bobby Lee is a fancy agent. Shoo, damn. It's been busy as mofo. Right, Tim? Right? Oh, at work. For you? I'm sorry, brother. Well. Tim says, Tara. Natsumi says, what did they say when Luke swiped Darth Vader's hand off? What? Well, who's they, though? Tara says, what up, Tim? Darth Vader's head is in the air. But he didn't. But yes, I get it. Leva, you've been busy too, broski, with the wall. Yeah. I have 2 more panels to put up. I don't know where to put them. I don't know if I should put them on that side of the wall because that side is like, there's just a little bit left there. And I'm okay with that. I don't want to move everything just to put 2 more panels up. But I might. This side of the wall, it's too narrow now, so I can't put any more panels there. So I might just paint it black. Let's see. Tim says, Tim says, dad joke of the day. What are kidnappers' favorite kind of shoes? Well, do tell. That a Star Wars term? It is. Let's see. Crocs, says Ron. I never did get into the Star stuff. I don't know what's wrong with you, Drop. No, Airwolf is not a Star Wars term. Airwolf is a TV show that me and Sir Biff grew up on, and Airwolf was amazing. Amazing. Crocs for crooks, laugh aloud. You need to scrape that popcorn ceiling. Do you think so? Oh, I don't know. I'm late. No. You know how much work that is? Maybe I'll put an HK sign up there for Justin B. I'll tip it upside down. Nike for karate? White Vans. That's a good one. That's a sup DJ, sup bro. Tiny DJ, sup bro, says Tim. Yes, Airwolf was awesome. Thank you, Tim. Airwolf was amazing. It was like that was their version of Knight Rider. It's like it was at the same time. Let's see. Yeah, Airwolf was awesome. DJ says, bro, White Vans up loud. Damn, Daniel back at it again. Ron says, helicopter. Anyone seen that Pete Holmes Batman skit? Badman skit, I mean? No. I'm going to say no. Hey, Tim. Poof. What did the tie say to the hat? What? Drop him. Let's go. How long have I been on for? Hour and... that's not bad. That is a sad joke. Dad. That is a dad joke. Laugh aloud. Well, what did it say? What did the tie say to the hat? Don't keep us in suspense. We're waiting. Type faster, drop them. Oh, dang. Oh, my God. Ever seen Renegade with Lorenzo Lamas? That was my jam. That and Dr. Quinn medicine. So, I don't know. I can never get into Dr. Quinn. I don't know why. Renegade sounds familiar, but I can't remember. If I type it in, I might, yeah. That's what he said. What did Yoda say about Darth Vader? The oxygen is with him. Force be with you. You skipped it. Did I? You said, poof. What did the tie say to the hat? And that is a dad joke. Maybe it didn't show up. It didn't show up. Do you guys see it? Dr. Quinn was hot. Yeah, she was a very attractive woman. If I was Nike and someone was McDonald's, what's that mean? What does it mean? You guys are on the joke thing right now, huh? Between those two. Oh, I guess I don't get the joke. What did the tie say to the hat? That is a sad joke, Dad. That is a dad joke. Laugh aloud. Damn it, I don't get it. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Here we go. Dr. Quinn was super gay, but we only had 3 channels. if you know, we just watched that until Steve Urkel and Step by Step came. Step by step, day by day. Oh my God. Step by Step. I only watched, literally, was because of the Thigh Master. That was the only reason I watched Step by Step. Is the Thigh Master. You don't know who the Thigh Master is, look it up. Just type in, you should go to YouTube, you youngsters, and type in Thigh Master commercial. Don't say her name. Let's not say her name. DJ, do you know who the Thigh Master is? If you don't, go and type in, just leave the chat for a little bit and go there and type in Thigh Master commercial. And then come back and tell us what you saw. The Thigh Master. Talk about, like, you know, your porn for, you know, a 10-year-old. Your YouTube is broken, dude. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Sir Bliss says, oh, the old TV show, Lone Ranger, pretty good. No wonder we love guns. It's tarded. What did a tie say to the hat? It's tarded. Yeah, that wasn't in there. I swear to God. DJ says, I just do it. I just do it. You're loving it. Jeff says, I'll hang here. You go on ahead. That wasn't there. Oh my God. Drop. That wasn't there. I swear to God. Oh, sorry, that was a little one. Sorry that came to my dirty mind. I thought no more jokes for me. Ron says, I love that homeless guy that lives in the backyard and step-by-step level of Cody. Oh my God. Cody was, yes, he was homeless, but he lived in his van. He was dating the daughter. Yes. I forgot about Step by Step. Moving on to the east side. Jeffersons. Job says, as a 10-year-old boy, that was gold. See? Me and Drop we were probably in different parts of the United States of America watching the Thigh Master commercial. DJ is a youngster. I need him to go watch the commercial. And to any of you that do not know who the Thigh Master is, that was the greatest invention that anyone could dream up of. And then you put her. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna get live and go watch it right now. Ron says, oh yeah, Thigh Master being over here. Pat says, what was those kids microwave meal commercials? That was funny. Oh, yes, those two. There was, oh man, there were so many of them. I'm trying to think of the what the meal was called. It came like in a blue box and yellow writing. I know you're talking about Pat. She says, hey, just put a piece of gum wrapper on the antenna. I'm going to drop, but I'm not 10. You don't have to be 10, DJ. I promise you right now, after this live, us men are going to look at this commercial once again and relive our childhood. Sir Bliss said, did you hear about that shark attack in South Africa? Took the guy's whole left side off. Apparently he's all right now. What are you guys coming up with these things? Job says, it was the time, bro. It was. Yeah. He says, oh shoot, he's not talking about my jokes. Oops. I'm reading them all. Are they not showing up? They're not showing up. Cody is actually a real Muay Thai martial artist. Oh, is he? You know what? Don't remember his real name right now. He looks like he'd be very good at Muay Thai. Some jokes are hilarious. Some jokes are as funny as Larry is. What am I supposed to be watching? DJ, Type in Thigh Master commercial. David says, Pete, so old his birthday ends with BC. Come on, David. Come on. Come on. John says, I was the antenna. Oh, damn, David. It doesn't hurt my feelings because I can't help my age. I can't help my yellow skin. I can help if I'm fat or not. But those things I can't help. So it's okay. It doesn't hurt. Terry says, guess you wasn't that broke back in the day. I was, I guess. I mean, so I didn't even have, I only had the locals. You know, here's a funny thing. Andy remote in the volume says drop. Okay, drop. Oh, the Thigh Master. Yes. That's facts, bro. Let my ass off. Men everywhere brought their wife. Everywhere bought their wife new. One not new. Service says, Pete, we're from the late 1900s. So here. Oh, fuck. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. You can... Tara, stop. Stop. Something's happening down there. I'm reliving something. Stop, please. David says, anyone seen that video of that dude who looks like Adolf? Watching him in the gym takes me out of main comfort zone. main comfort zone. I like that one. Jesus says, oh my god, bro, really? Not the thighs. I fell out. Say hi. Okay, Suzanne Summers. I wonder what she looks like now. Because back then she was like 50. She was old. Kind of like now today, Jennifer Aniston is the new Suzanne Summers. You know, she's 53, 4, I don't know, 50 something, and she's amazingly gorgeous. So, yeah. What was I gonna say? What were we talking about? Thigh Master. Oh, so back in the day, because Tara said I wasn't broke, I only got the local channels, right? And in 6th grade, when I was in 6th grade, I'm gonna date myself here. I went to school and this guy, I forgot his name, Steve or something, Steve Austin. Steve, no, not Austin, no. Austin, Steve, whatever his name was. He was like, hey Pete, you watched the new episodes of The Simpsons? I'm like, huh? The Simpsons. What's The Simpsons? I had no idea what it was. I didn't have the channel he was talking about. The Simpsons was on back then. I didn't have that. So yeah, that's TV I was watching. But that's all I had to say. Let's see. Ron says I got my. Where are we? I got my back broken about a decade ago by 2 cowboys up in this mountain. One of the guys was talking about why it's so serious. Needless to say, my back has never been the same. That's gross. Ron. But still looked amazing. Yes. Tim says she was nice back in the day when she was on Three's Company. Yeah. But she was even better as the mom in Step by Step. Yeah, Step by Step. At Sir 100 dancing. Check it, bro. Hips don't lie, aka Shakira. They don't. Yeah, she looks amazing right now. David said, Pete, show his grandkids Jurassic Park so they can see how we walk to school. Oh man, I will have to one day. That's when he says used to watch the show Impractical Jokers. They just keep getting cruder and cruder. I used to watch that too. It was better in the beginning because no one knew who they were, you know. Now they step out, you know who they are, so it's harder for them to do their jokes. DJ says I drop retracted. Tim says the girl from first Top Gun, was hot and now, ew. That's not nice. But yeah, like that. Steve Austin? No, it wasn't Steve Austin. That's the wrestler. Wait, actually, his name might have been Steve. Oh, Eric. It was Eric Austin. That's what it was. I love Coyote Ugly. Yes. Yeah. Coyote. Yeah, that's a good movie. Ron says, I think DS Lee is a guy, but there's only one way to find out. Hey, why don't you come on over? Bring her over, Ron. Yeah, Coyote Ugly just dropped. Tim says, yeah, Practicals was good, but when it first started out, but the last few years is stupid. Like I said, it's harder. It's harder for them to do anything funny because you know who they are. Drop with the thumbs up. David says, Pete's nose so big he can smell us through our screens. Tara says, I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons, but I could watch Faces of Death. Okay. So, oh God, it's not good. Faces of Death. I swear to God, when I saw those VHS tapes in like Blockbuster and stuff, they smelled like death. Like you could smell it through the TV. I wonder if those are real, by the way. Back then, I was like, those are real as shit. I don't know anymore. But while you're watching them, you could actually smell the grossness of it, you know? Does anyone feel the same way? What? Says Drop. Jesus, I've been watching Kevin Hart. Oh my God, he's so hilarious. Yeah, Kevin Hart's good. I like all his movies with The Rock. Tara's laughing. Sir Bliss says, want to feel old? Ask the younger ones what a Wi-Fi hi-fi is. Bro, I don't even know if they know what VHS is. You know, let alone a hi-fi. David says, hey, Job says, I was gonna say Stone Cold Steve Austin knows you. No. Unless that's him. No, it was Eric. His name was Eric. Bullshit, says Drop. Oh, by the way, because Drop likes to say bullshit a lot, right? When I said I could beat Contra in half an hour, I verified it with 2 people. Yes, I did it in half an hour. Now, the world record on beating Contra is 9 minutes. Look it up. Look it up, Drop 'em. So half an hour was actually a long time to beat that game compared to the people that can do it in 9 minutes. Now he's the same bullshit again. Sir Blith, I know about getting hyphy. Tara says, it's time! And the gangs. Tim says, sir, what about when the teen or 20-year-old asks how to use a coffee pot? Or like, or they're like, what's a CD? That's like, yeah, that's even older. But I'm like, even now, if I say a cassette, they're like, what's that? Well, I'm 20, laugh aloud. So yeah, mixed case with a bomb, yes. Ron says, anyone ever seen the box art cover for the movie Ghoulies? It looks just like Joe Rogan. I have not. Well, I can't remember it. Best things ever, says Drop. DJ says, I get my cheap Starbucks from Dollar General. Laugh aloud. Jared says, back in the day, my parents used to play in on TV during summer vacation, and they wondering why we fucked them down. Oh. Funk Brazilian says, what is this? What is this in Squid Game? Oh, this is my war room. Funk. They let someone new in, people. Funk. Like and subscribe. Stone Cold. What? This bullshit, says Drop 'em. Contra is a great game. Thank you. Let's see, Pete. Do me a favor this one time and react to Elastica. It it made me cry laughing. I'll have to play it later if I remember. Stone Cold Jelly Beans. Chop says you can't run that fast. No, I can't, but I can beat the game that fast back in the day. Whoa, Pete, you have a point. I have a point. Face of death smells of spirits, right? Thank you, Aaron. There's no effing way. 9 my ass. It's go check it out. Go check it out, drop. I can't do it at 9. It took me about half an hour. But no, I can't. No. I don't know how they're doing it in 9 minutes. I have not watched one of the videos, but there's world records on the game. Or cassette tape or splicing a tape to reel LP or 7 singles. Right. They'll never know. They'll never know. A cassette player in a car. And hitting that rewind button and stopping it perfectly to play your favorite song again and again and again. Yeah. Drop on with the eyeballs. Not somebody says I watched Face of Death and it made me not so nice. Yeah, but yeah, it was gross. And I watched it. I was like, oh. Yeah. This chat is something. It is. It is, DJ. Like and subscribe, mofos, says Tara. Ron says, the Weezer song? How'd that go? I remember my friends, I had a group of friends that listened to Weezer a lot back in the day. David says, you gotta watch the video as well. Okay, Elasta nigga. I'll watch it. Oh, Elastiga. Oh, man. I think Drop is jelly. He couldn't beat Contra. Took him weeks. Drop, I can teach you. At Ron, I love Weezer. Drop says, no, I had to have because I definitely remember all the bosses. Pull-out car radio was horrible. That was horrible. I don't know if I even had one of those. I had, when they advanced, you could take the face off, but pulling the whole fucking radio out was crazy. DJ says, I've been trying to follow God, but I kind of effed up. Screwing around was Santa's favorite thing he says, laugh aloud. What did he say? Ho, ho, ho. Drop says, I still have a pull-out radio. You liar. Actually, I actually believe it, actually. I'm just saying that to tickle his fancy, but I can see Drop 'em having that still. Tim says, did you have the Zach Morris phone? No. But I had a friend that was expensive. The Zach Morris phone. That was extremely expensive back then. I don't want to say a friend. I knew someone that had it. And he thought it was like some pimp shit. And his rich parents bought it for him. Tara says, here's a Mandela effect for you. Do y'all remember the cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom back in the day? Yes. I'm sure I didn't spell that correctly. Cornucopia. You talking about the... No, I don't. Well, what are you talking about? The logo? I don't remember that. DJ says, I'm young, dumb, and broke. Well, you're young. You're not dumb, DJ. And you might be broke. But you're rich. With love. Job says, I guess it is just the face. Yes, they used to have ones where you pull out the whole freaking deck. Oh, Natsumi says, favorite Face of Death was the bungee cord that was one floor too long because the first floor wasn't correctly accounted for. I don't remember it. I don't remember any of them. I just remember people getting shot in the face. And you could see yeah. Ho, 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 yes. Laugh my ass off. The beepers. Yeah, I had a beeper. I have to say I was so gangster I wore it on my foot. I did. I had sandals and I would just hook it up to the bottom of my fucking shoe. Job says, did you have a brick phone, Pete? If you talk about like a Nokia 6160, or no, a 2660 or whatever AT&T had back in the day, yes, I did. But if it was a Zach Morris phone, I did not. That was too much money. Like, I think when those were out, I was maybe, I don't know how old I was, 16 when I first saw one. Yeah, whenever Zach Morris had it. Yeah. Ron says, Pete, do you know this trench grenade guy that was lying about his USPCA score? No. Who the hell is that? How can you lie about you mean USPSA? How can you lie about it? Because I mean, you have those scores. I want to find them. He has 51,000 followers. You talking about his name is Trench Grenade? Wait, hold on. I'll watch it later, but I don't know what you're talking about. This guy? Just say yes or no. Or is that the dude I'm looking at? What did he lie about? I want to see. I remember beepers. Yeah, beepers, pagers, yeah. Russell Pete, do you know? Oh wait, no, read that. I had a beeper. I think almost every kid did. Friends page you funny shit. That's where, yeah, like the codes, like call me would be like what? There was code. I think every group of kids had their own codes. Obviously 911 was like call me right away. Terry says the logo on the back of the shirts. Now they say it never exists, but I know they lying. Yes, I remember the logo. What was wrong with them? Huh. Yeah, it was great. The beepers was something. My eyes are going out. Shake my head. I need to proofread before I send. No, it's okay. Ron, you talking about Caleb? TJ, at TJ, let's see. Yeah, that's a thing, Tara. Ron says, yeah, he did a practice score that got posted. Yeah, but there's people, wait, hold on. For sure. He and lied about it. Yes, Judge Grenade, yeah. The focus trip guys are going after him hard. But how can he lie about that? The only way you can lie about those scores is if the person scoring enters it in himself. If it's an actual sanctioned event. Maybe I should go in on him. Maybe I can get some followers off this guy, huh? At NSM, I just remember someone getting pulled apart by 4 horses because they didn't pay their taxes. I don't even know who Focus Trip is either. Y'all ready for some NFL? Let's go Bills Eagles. So I'm not watching NFL this year because I'm not betting. Yeah, it's bad for me. Ron says at Tara John Mel Gibson. TJ, can you believe the Giants beat the Pats? At Ron, that was brutal, bro. I gotta watch it. Yes, I can. Russell Wilson on the Giants now. It's preseason. Oh, it's preseason? Yeah. So yeah, I'm not doing anything with football this year. I have other things I want to put my money at. I can't watch it just to watch it. I can if I'm with a lot of friends, but and they're over and we're having a good time like that. But just like by myself, I just can't do it anymore. It consumes so much of my time. But if like my kids were into it or something, my life now it is revolved around my kids. That's why I do this at nighttime, even though they're up late as shit. All day I'm with the kids, so it does revolve around them now. I wish they shot guns. They liked it. I'd be at the range every freaking day. What did they call the bad side of town? At the dark side, dark jokes. What's the bad side of town? Not so mean. Ching Wasky says, nice guns, man. Thank you, Ching. I want to say something else, but thank you. So please like and subscribe. We need to get to at least 50 likes. I thought I was done with the like thing, but whatever. I'm just trying to get to 9,900 subscribers. That's all. So just don't be cheap. And to subscribe if you're looking, you know. Laugh aloud. Bush says, you're a legend. Bush, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Ron says, William Wallace got pulled apart by horses and Mel Gibson played him in Braveheart. Oh, I didn't know that. Tara says, all right, I'm out, fam. And say hi to 3 and the kiddos. I will, Tara. Gang, Tara. Drop says, I knew where you were going, Ron. DJ says, my Cardinals baseball team sucks booty cheeks. They lose it to everyone this year. I'm sorry, brother. Jay says, people like you gonna buy a PS5. I want. But guns, ammo PS5. I want more ammo and guns. I haven't turned on my PS5 since I got back from GunCon, which is a long time ago. Yeah. That was taking up a lot of my time too when I was like really playing 3 or 4 hours a night after my streams of Call of Duty. That was killing me. I drop them. Oh, I see. Good, says Sir Blick. Bye, Tara. Let's go Dodgers, says DJ. DJ's a sports fanatic, I can tell. Drop says, ready or not? I can't. Oh, are you done with God of War? Are you on to the next game? That game I have not started. I think I played the first level, or I turned it on and I played for a little bit, and then my kids were like, hey, Dad, you can't play. You have to wait for us. And I was like, okay. And we never played again. You know, some of those people that sit there and they'll like sit on the couch and just sit there and play video games, and then they'll have like hundreds of people watching. I'm thinking about doing that with God of War. It'd be extremely boring for you guys, unless you guys talk to each other, because I wouldn't even pay attention to you guys. I would just sit there and just play my game. And I am thinking about like getting into like Street Fighter again, because I used to play that competitively, and that stopped at 4. I didn't play 5 and I didn't play 6. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Siblet says cheers. DJ says Messi or Ronaldo? Messi. Because my kids say it. They ask me all the time, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. You pick for me. Upright says one more like for 50. Ooh. Oh, you know what, people? Upright has a channel too. So why don't we subscribe to Upright Tactical as well, and help a brother out? There's not many people in here. There's 12 people. That means there's 10 of you that can subscribe to Upright Tactical and help them out. Battlefield is back. I'm getting behind in Bill's playing that. See? That's why I try not to play games anymore. Those things consume you. Drop. I don't know how you have time for. Wait, you don't have kids, right? Oh my God. I am sorry, Upright. I wasn't subscribed. I swear to God I was. Remember that day I was like, I subscribed to you? What the fuck? Well, like I said, people strip some of you guys from my channel. So if that happened to Upright, me to Upright, I don't see that as not happening, because it happens to me. You guys come in here and say, hey Pete, I was subscribed and YouTube yanked my subscription. Well, I didn't do it, so yeah, YouTube did it. But Upright, I apologize. I am a subscriber once again. That was weird. What kept blood? That's what he says. What kept blood-sucking ticks from going extinct? I don't know. Josh Allen or Mr. Kermit Patty Mahomes. So I like them. I like them both. I like Josh Allen's mustache. He's a handsome fella. But I do like Patrick Mahomes. I'm sorry. Jeff says, don't want to keep going yet doing other stuff. That stupid thing is, that flying thing is stupid. Statistics says not so mean. I can see that. 40 likes, 50. Thank you. We had 50. I have 162 subs. I went live yesterday and was at 156 for 2 days. God. Everybody says, thanks, Pete. I was referring to your likes in the stream, and yes, I got kiddos. It's difficult, right? With kids. It is. But yeah, please subscribe. To DJ too. DJ has a channel. Let's just get into a circle and do a reach around for everyone. Let's everyone reach around and hit that subscribe, not the other reach around. That's gay. And if you're gay, I don't mean anything by it, but it is gay. So yeah, let's do the reach around. And subscribe to everybody else. And don't be cheap about it. If you don't want to, because I don't want to see his stuff, well, don't say it out loud. That's not nice. Just mute that person. This is, and I have, and I keep having people sub and unsub. See? I've only scratched the surface on Ready or Not, to be honest. But you said it's Job, you're confusing me. That was the game you kept talking about. You need to get on it. Or do you mean scratch the surface because there's so much to the game? That's probably what you mean. Ron says, I'm getting tired of YouTube foolery, but it's not like people are going to Rumble with them not integrating Prism and other apps to make multi-streaming easier. Wait, Ron, do you have a channel? No, okay. But say if you have one, I'll subscribe. No kids, but lots of great nephews and nieces. It's still really good. Okay. Well, I don't feel like time, when you have you probably know this, your own kids from your niece and nephew, that it is time consuming unless you have a really good family structure around you that can help. I have brothers around me that can't really help because they have their own families, so. And my kids are self-efficient. They poop and wipe on their own. That's good. It's just that a lot of places they don't want to go because either, well, it's usually a dog. They're scared of dogs. So yeah. Let's see. Dylan says, yo, what's up, Dylan? Welcome. Upright says, I'm 1950s gay. Still macho man. Laugh aloud. Macho man. And if you're gay in here, truthfully, nothing wrong with it. I know who's gay in here and who's not. Just kidding. But sometimes people come in and be like, I'm gay. Well, okay. I'm still going to make gay jokes. But it's just a joke. So I apologize if I offend you. And those people probably aren't subscribed to me anymore. Robert says, what's up, Robert? I got a deal on the MDT org chassis going to take Ken it tomorrow. Check. Wait, what? Wait, Robert, where's this deal? Was it a Labor Day deal? Come on, bro. Don't come in here and make me spend money. There's a Labor Day deal on MDT? I'm pretty sure there's a Labor deal on everything I've been looking at, and I try not to open these emails because it sucks. Good night, DJ. I'll be back. All right, brother. Drop says, these damn cows are a lot like kids in some ways. See, and that's the thing, too, because I know you have the farm, so you must be busy as shit. I know you are. So I just see, I guess I don't have time to do the things I used to do because YouTube and my kids take up a lot of it. Like in my early videos, I would just like take a crude video and post it, and that's it. Now I'm trying to be like like these other guys that make it nice, and it takes a lot of time, and even then my videos are still crude. It's just, it is what it is, and it takes a lot of time to make the videos nice. And then the kids, yeah, it's a juggling effect. Yes, drop it. It does count. 100%. 100%. Much love, y'all. All right, DJ. Yeah, that counts. That's what I'm saying. You must be a busy man, because if you have that farm, I never asked, is it your animals, or is that your job? Like, is it a farm and you have the animals and you make money off, like, the milk or the meat, or what why do you have, I never asked, why do you have these animals? COD, Robert, what action? I'm straight. Upright, you're good. Even if you were gay. uh, it was a manager special. Wait, Robert. From like a local store, a manager special, like, so I can't get it, is what I'm saying. Upright says, is your XC the most pleasant shooting pistol you have? Mm, yeah, ish. Yeah, my DWX is like a sewing machine. So you know how people say that, like the 1911s feel like sewing machines? Well, mine does. My DWX feels like it more. So it would be, I don't know. Yeah, it would be the XC to DWX in my shadow, I would say. The way I have them ran and sprung, it'd be the ones. Because I have them sprung to the way I shoot. So, to someone else it might not be, but to me, I have it sprung how I shoot and how my double taps will be on the A zone. But it's up there, top 3. Jake says, I don't have time either. I don't wear a watch. Same. What's up, Kun Lao, brother? Level Jake. Ron says, Robert Reyes, what action do you get the chassis in? Ron, bolt action through 8, Rem 700. And Rem 700 will be around forever. Oh, nice, says Ron. Jake says, bro, have you seen the Reflex XL? I want that. The Reflex XL. Is that the FN? If it's the FN, I think so. Robert said, or no, Job says, my family eats some, laugh aloud. Oh, hold on. The Reflex XL answered all my new wishes. FN Slim. Oh, it's a slim version of FN. Okay. I have not seen it. Robert says, yes, local store manager, cool people, everyone treats they'll like shit. I treat them like human beings, and they usually give me discounts, and I never ask for them. Oh, how much you buying it for? Just, I'm a plumber. That's right, I remember that. I'm a plumber. I get home, they tend to the cows' needs, but they want grain occasionally. They love it so much. I remember that. You are a plumber. Okay, I get it. So yeah, you're busy. You're busy. Upright says, is the DWX comped or just really waited at the end? Excuse me. It's not comped. My DWX is completely bone stock. Only thing I did to it was a trigger job myself, and that's it. And even then, it's still the same trigger. The gun's iconic, and I didn't want to fuck anything up. So I guess the only thing I messed up on it was I milled it for an optic, because when the DWX came out, it wasn't optic ready. The new ones you can buy and have it optic ready. But mine came out, was out one of the first batches, because my serial number is a low serial number. So yeah. But yeah, it's just a regular gun. Now you guys gotta realize, when you get a comped gun or a ported gun, all that does is get you on target faster. So the muzzle still flips up, it just shoots down faster. So when you're shooting at speed and you're watching these YouTubers and you say, oh, it's so flat. Well, it is, but if you slow it down, the gun's still going like this. It's just going down faster because of the, the gases. So it's still going to muzzle flip. It just feels, your perceived felt recoil is different because of it shooting down. It's still flipping up. So yeah, my DWX does feel amazing. And it's not weighted. There is a light on there, so that would be a weight. But so those lights are for show, for you guys. I don't use lights when I compete. It's too much weight up front, and depending on how you grip the gun, you don't want weight up there because you're gonna get muzzle dip. Like a lot of people put weight up there to counteract muzzle flip, and muzzle flip's okay. It's the return to zero that's most important. It's not how flat it is. It's not the muzzle flip, the muzzle dip. Well, muzzle dip is bad. It's the return to zero. Can you grip the gun so when it flips up, it goes back to your neutral starting point to take that second shot? Fast. Bam, 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 bam. And you got to figure out what your cadence is. Everyone's different, so. But no, mine is not weighted. So when I compete with any of those guns, I take the light off. Now, if it's a carry gun, I keep the light on there for, purposes in the house or whatever. Then I keep the light. So like my, what gun is that right there? Oh, that's a Canik MC9, by the way. The one you never see. I put it next to the Prime. My Glock. That light stays on there. Same with my 365. If I were to ever compete with those, I would probably take it off, to tell the truth. Natsumi says, you're going to laugh so much. You hold your stomach when you get to heaven and realize how much you didn't need to worry. Natsumi, when I go, I hope I go to where you are, heaven. I just want to let you know that. Tim says that special grain like special brownies. Is that special grain like special brownies? Indeed. Indeed, Tim. Grant says they love my cut grass too. Ryan says not to mean Akuna Mitata. Grant says I really only play on Saturdays. It's raining like crazy again. Oh, okay. So you have a day. I don't know. For some reason in my mind drop, I just figured you play every day. Desert says, hello, thanks for coming to my live tonight, bro. And he says, hi, what's up, Desert? You're welcome. You're welcome. Natsumi says, Ron Malagas Aussie Burnshot. John says, perception is less. Nerd says, what's up, Pete in chat? What's up, nerds with guns? Carlos says, what do you think of the CZP-10? I like it. I kind of want a Nocturne. I'm not gonna lie, but like the P10C, the little guns aren't my thing. I like full size guns. So yeah, I just, if it's the P10F, yeah, great, and it's accurate. It's an accurate gun. Nerd said, just mounted my red dot on my carry comp, full size. Can't wait to take it to the range soon. Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear about it. At shoot responsibly, says not so. Nerd. Nice, nerds. Upright says, hell yeah, Pete. Well explained with the compensation. I never heard it explained the way you did. I already understood how it worked, but never thought about it the way you explained that. Love. You were. And guys, Upright Tactical is a beast of a man. So you guys got to realize too that the bigger and stronger you are, obviously, the more of a grip you're going to have on that gun. My fingers are fucked up. Like, this finger is not healed yet. It's still not healed. So, it's fucked up. I just sliced my thumb up. And this one has a nerve. I don't know. I can't grip with this hand. Like, when I wait, I have trigger finger. In this, if you don't know what trigger finger is, there's no medical term for it. It's just called trigger finger. Like I went into the doctor and said, "You have trigger finger." I'm like, "Yeah, I do." What's it called medically? They're like, "There's no medical term for it." So basically, when I wake up, I'll try to do it right now. So when I wake up, I can't do it right now. This finger will be stuck like this. Like I can't physically get this finger straight unless I grab it with this one, and I'll put this one forward, and I'll grab this one, and I'll kind of crank it forward, because if I do it too fast, it hurts a lot. And then I'll pull it out. Oh, there, I just did it. And then it gets like, then I can do this. But I can't grip anything. And it's important to grip with this hand. It's very important. So I don't have that grip strength. Like I have, those things that you squeeze, those little balls. This hand, I can squeeze it and make, the insides touch. This one, I can barely even move it. That being said, when you don't have the strength, you really have to rely 1,000,000% on brain fart. What's the word I'm thinking of? Drop. Not skill. I can't think of the word, but you have to rely on whatever I'm talking about to shoot properly. But yeah, what I was saying is, because if you're a big strong guy, you have so much advantage. Skill. I would say skill. You have to rely on skill. And Upright is a big strong guy. And I'm pretty sure he has a skill too. So that guy is going to be a beast, or he already is. That was a rant. I'm sorry. Drop says, oh no, not even close. Nerd says, Pete, give me an SRO and I'll give you a G2C and have a lawnmower. Won't say which half. Hey, that's a good deal. Oh, come on, says Drop. Rod says, drop him. Yeah, man, I think it was Tommy Boy or Black Sheep. I don't remember. Both are great. By the way, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Those are great movies. Natsumi says, you should watch my live, Pete, at I Pray for Healing. I will if I know when it's on, Aaron. I don't know when anyone's lives are on. The only time, like, I saw Jiminy today, his live at Upright. No, not Upright. I think it was Nerds with Guns. Was it Nerds? No, it was Desert Ammo. Because I was getting ready myself to go on live. And I was like, oh, hey, let me show some love. And then I scrolled up in Desert Tactical. I'm like, hey, let me show some love. So that's the only time on YouTube is, the main time is prior to me going on live. So, and I will. I just need to know when you're going to do it. Tommy Boy was a great movie. I know. Yeah, Tommy Boy was a great movie. Both are great. Stress Ball. The hotel scene about the maid. Need more than, yeah, I know. Skill. I want to say skill. There's another word for skill that's better. Damn, maybe I'm thinking of another movie. Laugh loud. Oh, skill. Okay. Nerd says, can you show off your Glock pillow again so I can show the wife how much we need one? Yes, Nerds. Is she watching? Is she watching? Da da da. Nerds with Guns wife. Hi, how are you doing? I'm Pistol Pete Worldwide. You need this pillow. And I don't think it's that expensive. It's good. It's a good buy. Can you imagine someone breaking their home? You're like, Gee, get on the floor! I'll be like, okay, I'm done. I like discipline. I think it is skill. God, it's not skill. It's not skill, it's not discipline. You're almost there. You're so close. No, it's not. Yeah. It's like in between skill and discipline. You have to use, what would you, the right form, the technique. Oh my god. So if you're not big and you have fucked up hands and whatever, you have to rely on technique more than brute strength. Now, strength is a big thing in it, 100%. Like, that's why people work out too when they shoot competitively, is they need that strength. You need it. Well, you don't need it. It helps a lot, is what I should say. I know there's a cop I know, and he shoots great. Big guy. Big cop. I mean, it kind of sucks. The gun looks flat. The gun's moving so fast. You don't see this. You don't see this. You don't see it. But his hits on target tell a different story. So, Natsume says, let me know when you're getting off tonight, Pete. We'll go live right away. Okay, I can do that. Nerd says, this is his wife. I'll get him one for Christmas. Thank you so much, Nerds of Guns' wife. Nerds of Guns, you're welcome. Appreciate it, Pete. I'll hit you up next time. I need to convince her of a real Glock. Yes, get him one. Oh, hell. Right? Technique? Talk about tiptoeing around where you are trying to go. But you didn't know either. And you're supposed to be that man. You're supposed to be my guy to help me with my English. No. You couldn't even figure out technique. I had to do that myself. Yes, technique. Nerd says, it's for the memes. Yes. For the memes. For the shorts. You guys are awesome. You know what? I want to see where we're at for subscribers. I don't think we hit 9,900. Even though at one point we had like 50-some people in here. I don't think so. I don't know what happened. We had a lot of people ask questions that we don't even know who they are. And did they subscribe? Probably not. I'm not going to cry, though. It's at 98.91. So I need 9 more subscribers. It won't happen tonight. Hopefully, YT doesn't strip me of any of you awesome subscribers in the next 24 hours. Channel violations. Active community guideline strikes. Warning. I don't check my dashboard much. What is this? When you receive a strike, it can be one of 2 types. Copyright strikes are issued when we remove content because the copyright owner sends us a complete and valid legal request to do so. I haven't had that yet. Community guideline strikes. I am known to be a felon of types for this. Are issued when we remove content because it violates YouTube's community guidelines. This includes, but is not limited to, instances of nudity or sexual contact, oh God, violent or graphic nature, harmful or dangerous content, or spam. Harmful or dangerous content. Some of my videos get this community guideline strike. And I don't know why. Do I do anything in my shorts or videos that seems violent, graphic content, harmful, or dangerous content? I'm asking you guys seriously right now. And I'm not joking. If there is a video that you feel violates these guidelines, let me know, because I want to know what I'm doing wrong. And this is why, by the way, I am always shadow banned. Is because I'll get one of these on one of the videos I've noticed, and all of a sudden shit will drop. My views of my shorts now are in the hundreds. low hundreds. And it used to be in the tens of thousands. So that just tells you a thing. If you're doing YouTube, be careful, because shit like this is not fun for you guys or me. Let's see. You gave me Nerd says, but in all seriousness, I will be buying the Glock pillow ASAP. Nice. What the F am I supposed to do with Nerd says, you can do whatever you want with it. Whatever. Shake my head, just like now. Ron says, you need to appeal these videos because that is some BS. And I do. And it comes back as we have deemed that the video still the community guidelines. I don't even read the shit no more. YouTube. Nerd says, I don't see anything as violent in them, just pew stuffs. Right, pew stuffs. So, never mind. I'm gonna have a short come out, and I don't know if it's gonna ruffle feathers with people on the left that are God loving, but don't like guns. Okay, that's a preview of what's to come. And it's stupid. It's funny. I thought it was funny as shit. But yeah, I want to do a video. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Ron says you should spin up another channel using a new IP address and email, phone number, and just repost your videos and see if you get back into the algorithm. Oh my God, Ron, that's a lot of work. But I would have to rebuild. It took me 2 years to get to where I'm at. 2 years to get to not even 9,900 subscribers. So just know that it is a slow process. Unless you have that breakthrough video that will get you skyrocketed up. I forgot, I was in a chat with some people. I'm not in there anymore because they don't like me. Because lies are spread around. Believe that about me. And I said something, and yeah, by the way, yeah. They don't like me. And in this chat, there was someone that did a video of him at a range, right? All he did was bam, 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 bam. I'm ghetto. That's it. But the soundbite was of a popular soundbite that was going around. I think he had like 1.7 million views. I was like, huh? Yeah, 1.7 million views. He went from like 500 subscribers to 27,000. He's just off one stupid short. And the guy's stupid too. He got lucky as shit. I need that luck. So I am actually, when I'm like on a shitter, I'll go on YouTube and I'll scroll through the shorts looking for the popular soundbite and hoping that I get one hits. Nerd says, yeah, but he's almost 10K. That's going to take a minute to get that back up on us. Yes, that's, yep. Chip says, it's always something with shit tube. Well, money tubers make YouTube and they shit on tubers. I feel gun tubers bring the most money. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. My kids play Roblox. And there's this kid. I would say he's a teenager now. Maybe he's a young adult. I don't know. I didn't know he played Roblox, right? And I was sitting upstairs last night, right after the live. And I was sitting with my baby and we're watching TV and I'm like watching and I'm getting hooked in. And he's like renting a mansion. He rented a yacht that a celebrities uses. And I was watching, I'm like, God, I'm in the wrong field, right? And I'm watching and I look, I'm like, what does he do on YouTube? And my son goes, he plays Roblox. Huh? That game that you guys play? He goes, yeah. And then the video was done, and then another video plays him, and he's on Roblox, just playing Roblox and commenting and making jokes on a fucking Roblox. And I tell people I chose the wrong thing to do on YouTube. I really did. I have the most fun doing this, but I really did. Let's see. Where am I? Drop says, I see it and honestly think it's beautiful to see that splash. Right Out LA says, you dig. Ooh, what's going on, brother? Is that Magic Mike? I think that's Magic Mike. You dig? Ron says, Iraq Veteran Idiot has millions of subs. How does he get by? How? Nerd says, I'm almost at 200 subs, but I don't have a schedule or regular content. I've been doing it for like 13 years, I think. No shade to IV88, but he has sponsors and a bunch of other stuff backing his channel. Right. Or Terra Tactical. What about her? Let's talk about her. I'm just kidding. She's here. What's up, Terra? Terra Tactical, if you don't know, has like 1,000,007 subscribers. And she's smart. Terra, let's talk about you for a little bit. She's smart. She's a beautiful lady that shoots guns. So that right there is her niche. Like, and she's good at it. So why not subscribe to someone like her? You know, perfect. And hats off to you, Terra, because you are doing it very well, very, very well. I wonder if he pays extra money to YouTube to keep his subscribers. I don't know who that is. Wow, that's crazy, says Ron. Terra the Badass, yes. Nerd says, might be doing my first long-form Pew video soon. Need to work on my editing skills a bit first. And that takes time. No chicks definitely bring the most money without a doubt. Yes, they do. 100, that's true drop. Terra says, I was lucky to reach 1,000,000 subscribers in my first 6 months. She's not lucky. She knows what she's doing. Terra knows what she's doing, and she's good at it. She found her niche, like I said, and she capitalized. She did. Terra, you're awesome. When I first saw you, way before you were in here, I looked at my wife, I'm like, look at this chick. This badass, beautiful woman shooting guns and doing it sexily. That's not a word. So yeah, they can do the dumbest stuff. Pete, don't tell your kids. Don't let your kids play Roblox, right? Nurse says, damn, Terra. Drop says there's pedals on there. Like, oh really? Roblox is about to get sued. They are big time. Holy shit! I didn't know this. Well, I don't know what the pedals are doing on there or how to do it, but my kids are not going to get pedophiled. Trust me on that. Let's see. Not so mean says hi, Terra. Hi. Not so mean. Everyone's saying hi to Terra. Chicks, man. Chicks. Yeah. Pat. Not so mean. How my YouTube girl doing tonight? Pat says, wait, today for you because you're in the future. Rod says, oh, wow, I just Googled her. I see her Laura Croft outfit. Yes. Yes. She's right there, Rod. Pat says, I'm going to another province. The Thai Armed Forces invited me to do a commentary on weapons tests that they produce domestically. See? And now she's getting invited by military. So, Terra, awesome. Congrats to you. Roblox 100, protect the bad guys. Yeah. If they know, they know. You know? If you want to come and try to peddle my kids, ooh-wee! Ooh-wee! That's all I gotta say. Pat said that sounds fun, but for a bad reason, and they know it. Says drop. Terra says Ron. Terra Croft. Yes. Hi, Terra. Hi there. Ni hao. Yeah. So, yeah. They play it, but I hope... My kids are too gangster. Roblox has been doing this for years, bro. All I'm saying is that kid is rich playing on Roblox. Ron with that. Tara said, Tara, you know the way, and they know what they need you. Know that you need. Yeah, they do. Let's see. Tim says, you're not wrong. Drop about the Roblox. Some dude was trying to pick up my fiance's sister's daughter, trying to get her information. Yeah, I'll have a talk with them. But yeah, they play games together. And if they play with anybody else, it's their cousin or something. So if anything else is going on, then I'm with them all the time. They'd have to do it behind my back somehow. And I don't know why they would. We have a really good relationship. It's not like, yeah, I guess you can't see it. My son will never play Roblox. He can play GTA with Roblox. My kids play both. Jay says, what's up, Pete? What's up, Jay? What's going on, brother? We're just talking about everything right now. Yeah. I can hear him upstairs right now. And when I get off, we're going to have to finish Fast and Furious because I stopped it on, as long as they can't receive DMs. I don't know if they can. I really don't know. Oh, snap. Terry Tactical, do you know Lalisa? Ooh, who is this? Who is Lalisa? Wow. Most importantly, Tara knows Pistol Pete worldwide. I'm not gonna lie. I need Tara to give me that clout. I'm not gonna be shameful of it. I need it. I need Jiminy. He does it for me already. Jiminy's awesome. Thank you, Jiminy. Thank you so much. They send bad stuff in them. Okay, I'm gonna ask him about that. The DMs. Let's talk about. Jay says, let's talk about Love Man, my coworker. I only see her every few months. Then they send her to my branch. But should I wait for her or no? Jay, you wait. You wait for her. Wait for her. Ron says from Blackpink. Oh, Blackpink in the area. I love all of Blackpink. I'm not gonna lie. Blackpink was here a state away, and just a state away, like 6 hours away, right? And then I find out that my brother is there. Like, you fuck. I would have went to that. Yeah. Tara says, Rat Ron. Yes, she is Thai. See? You definitely need to, says Drop. I do. 100%. Oh, I think I need to install my security cameras onto my iPad so I can see shit. She often comes eat at the restaurant next to my house. Wow. Tara, what do you carry for everyday carry? Ron says, she's great. You're cool too. I'm subbing. I'm a sub now, I guess. See? Look at how we grow together. Look at that. Look at that, Tara. I got you like one more subscriber to add to your millions already. So I kindly ask to send over like 100,000 of yours. Just 100,000. This is not much. Just help a Oriental out. Okay, I won't. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see. Tara's so badass. She don't need guns. She's a weapon. She is a weapon herself. She is. And she competes. She probably beats my ass too. I'm pretty sure she would. She does USPSA as well. Or wait, what is it? Do you do USPSA, Tara? Or what is? Or do you compete overseas? I don't know. Let's see. Tara, that role you did in the short shooting that gun was awesome. Yeah, she is great. She needs to be in movies. My everyday carry is Glock 17, but in car I carry G34. See, we're like the same. My carry is a Glock 47. Oh, look at that. I do carry mine in my 945 bag though. It's so comfortable. Pat says, nice. I got balls, so a G19 is my max slide length, so I can still sit. Josh says, what is your thoughts on Canic, Tara? I think Canic's the best ever. Just saying. Okay, I don't. But I have them on the wall. That's most important, right? Now I have to wait. Canic is a good gun. See? See, drop. Did that make your day? I hope so. Laugh my ass off, Pat. Since it's Ask Tara Stuff Hour. Right. Well, I mean, you guys can have fun and ask each other stuff while I go about my business and do other stuff, I guess, you know? But yeah, I'm going to cut it short. It's been a while now. Yeah, it's been a while. Let me see. 8 more subscribers. Just 8. 8 more to 9,900. I need that breakout. I need that breakout video. I really do. 2 years I haven't had it yet. It's coming. I can feel it. You could get a 2-inch barrel revolver to everyday carry, Pat. I mainly everyday carry G26. I need food. Right? Okay. I love you guys, but I do have to cut it short. 3 inches is what I like. Well, I'm about 3 inches. Soft. Ron says, I have only drank beer today, no food. Oh. A man's man. Eat some grain, drop the cows, be like, that's some bitch. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow. I promise. I think. I'm going to get up and move around. So, I was saying ni hao to you guys. And yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Peace out. Bye, Tara. Bye, Ron. Drop. Tim. Pat. I'm just looking at the messages. Bye, everybody that's in here. Pistol Petey just showed up. The other Pistol. Look at him. It's his brother. What's up, brother? Welcome. We're about to end it because I've been on for like 2.5 hours now. Tara will show some of your skills. Show me some of your skills. Tara, will you show me? Tara? Well. What's up, Ammo? Hi, bye, Ammo. Ron. I find you again as you leave. Good night. Pistol Petey, just subscribe. Just do that. Ron with the noodles? Shin Cup. Go get a Shin Cup. They're so good. Meet me on live. Okay. So yeah, I'll do that. So everyone, if we can move over to Not So Means live. So, and we can talk there. Is that okay? So he's right there, Not So Mean. If you haven't subscribed, he's about to go live. So Aaron, I'll wait for your live and I'll play it in the background as I'm doing whatever I'm doing, okay? So yeah, let's go meet Aaron. Be good people and let's go meet Aaron on his live. Okay? Okay, bye.